Okay, so this replay was submitted by error, I guess, and this is a lion replay. So this is a high-rated. This is a 4,300 MMR. The player that is in this game, playing the lion. Wow, I could have said that better. And the Shadow Fiend, which I assume is Scantix, is a very high-rated player. I think Scantix is roughly 6k. So yeah, all right, let's get started. So Bloodseeker first pick, very simple. Bloodseeker is an incredibly strong hero, very meta-ish. Very high potential, hard to predict and calculate for the enemy team. Oh, this is rank, so this is high rated rank, so everyone will pick incredibly late. Witchhawk a very strong support, very easy first pick. Lion also very strong pick. Brown Hunter also very strong pick. I would not pick Shadow Fiend here so early, but I mean whatever. Especially against Bounty Hunter and into Leshrac. I would expect that Lesh would destroy SF mid. But I think this Spirit Breaker will probably, like, the roam potential from the Dire is very good. Nice, very strong pick. Bandit, a very strong pick. So both teams seem to have 1/2 supports, a roamer and an offlane, and then one mid hero, very simply. All right, so you're playing Lion. So first thing you do, you think about your starting item. So it looks like you bought everything except maybe a ward. No, you bought everything. That's insane. You really gimp yourself here. Like, holy crap, you gimp yourself a lot.
Payday. This one is in the bag.
I would be very scared of Bounty Hunter if I was this line. Like, you only have 3 tangos. Like, you've given away a tango, and you bought everything. That's really hard to do. Like, that's actually amazing. I would never buy absolutely everything. If the enemy has an invis offlane, you need to get someone else to buy the courier. But the thing about your stupid team is that you have 4 cores again. Like, this is actually ridiculous. Like, when you have 4 heroes that are supposed to be farming, like Spirit Breaker will farm less obviously because of that hero. But having only 1 support on your team is actually really weak. And having the Bloodseeker jungle allows the Bandit to get a lot of XP by just standing near him. Oh, he's dead. Okay, well at least he got the bounty, but I mean, whatever. Okay, so Bloodseeker's not jungling, that's good. That's at least a little bit better. But that means the Spirit Breaker should be helping you support. So this Spirit Breaker actually should have bought the courier for you, and then you get your sentries to give 1 to mid for the Bounty Hunter, and then... Wait, he didn't buy... Huh. I guess as soon as he got the bounty, he bought the health pot, so he didn't have enough gold to buy a TP skull, and no one gave him a TP skull. Bad luck there. Wow, they killed the Timber fast. That was amazing. Let's see. So top lane, whoa, okay, let's go back a step. Okay, so let's see what's happening. So your Lion that got gimped insanely hard. I said you should be scared of Bounty Hunter early. I think that's what happens here, right? They literally shield and run at you, and you die. This is why you don't buy everything as a support. You have no health. Like, this positioning was really bad by you in the first place. But you need to be very careful. So, firstly, you know your mid lost. Because SF versus Lesh will destroy him. Second thing is that the guy got first blooded, like, right off the bat. So Lesh already has a... Oh, wait, no, Lesh didn't get the kill. If Lesh got the kill, he would already have bottle. So you have to be very careful about that. He didn't have a TP, so he got to lane, and he didn't get raised. So he's going to have a really hard time in the mid lane. I mean... Good luck to him, I guess. If you look at net worth, like, I mean, that's, yeah, this tells the story so far. They got a bot kill. They're winning all 3 lanes right now. And you're not helping by dying straight away. You've got a TP here to help with dives mid. For example, if they send the Bounty Hunter mid, you can TP in and stun both of them. But I think you need to be way more careful. And I like the idea of not going back to the lane you just died in. So you're just leaving the Bloodseeker solo. If you're gonna do this though, I think you need to give him tangos so that he can survive in lane a bit better. He is against double melee, so that's good for him. And he can almost afford boots, so it's not too bad. It's recoverable. So Spirit Breaker's charging mid. You're running in for a stun. Very good. Yeah, there's a kill. Good job. I mean, please hit the stun. Okay. Oh, you got a bash. That's very good. And he raises velocity. That's very good. That's a huge recovery. Like you can see that SF is now ahead of Lesh. Very, very big kill. Good rotation by you and Spirit Breaker. It's kind of weird that Lesh was there with no mana and like half health. Like that's very rare that happens. But oh well, it happened. It's good for you. This ward. I would not ever place this ward if the enemy has creeps in lane. If I'm the enemy mid hero and a support is like walking up here with a ward, and then like the ward just suddenly disappears from the inventory, then I mean you freaking know where the ward is, right? Like you put the sentry here and you know it's somewhere here. So keep that in mind that this ward should not stand like at all. I would even buy the sentries as a mid hero sometimes. Maybe after boots. I don't know, it's hard to say. That should be way more scared. I mean, this Spirit Breaker charges and it's a kill. Okay, so they killed... So they killed Bloodseeker and then you get the return kill, I guess. Okay. It's not too bad. So you catch up a bit more, so you can afford boots. Let's talk about item build. So, you are Gimp crazy hard, but, like... In general, online, your item build will always be Tranquils into Blink. Like, pretty much every game you want Tranquils into Blink. I've seen Tranquils into Glimmer Cape sometimes when you can't save the money for Blink, but Tranquils Blink is pretty much your go-to. You sometimes get a stick after your boots. Yeah, so you're really low on levels right now, and that's owing to the fact that you left lane really early. You did get the kill into Lash, but you got that with 3 people, so you shared XP with 2 others, and you don't catch up very much. What I would actually do in this game is ask the Bloodseeker to go jungle after you got a certain amount of levels, and then you take top lane. And you just put down your sentry. Okay, you have your sentry, so you're safe from Bounty Hunter, and you just farm against the Abaddon. So now your Lion would be farming here, and you'd be getting level 6 a lot earlier. So when you get level 6 of Lion, you're really strong. Your ulti does 600 magical damage level 1, which if you do like a bit of math is 450 pure damage. So if anyone has 450 health, for example, this guy almost has 450 health, you can literally ulti them and it kills them. So keep that in mind. In general, this Bloodseeker is zoning him out, so that's very good. Bounty Hunter's obviously missing. He's trying to kill SF, and SF is dead. SF should be... Oh, he missed a stun. Holy crap. Alright, so Lesh is bad. So Lesh is bad, but I digress. Good rotation though, trying to save the SF, but the SF should have died there 100%. He got really lucky that the Lesh missed a stun there. Alright, cool.
You're done.
What the fuck is this build? 0 in mana shield, no stats? I mean, all stats? Or is he holding skill points? If he's holding skill points, that's good, but if he's not, then this doesn't make any sense. I would always get 1 in mana shield. Like, you're not doing anything with your mana, and you can always get more with your Mystic State. So you just have mana shield on until you get to, like, this much mana, and then you turn it off, and then you use the Mystic State. And repeat! I don't think you can kill this. Oh no. Okay, now you can. It's freaking missed his chain. Like, why would you not chain here and hit it, I guess? So, okay, well done to them. Let's see what's going on. Bloodseeker kills Lesh. Whoa, let's back up a bit. So Lesh is waiting on the rune and he gets charged. And SF comes up. And the Bloodseeker gets a rapture on him, I see. Bloodseekers are good here. This guy's going for Midas here. Midas is a very good item. I think in this kind of active game, though, you need to get your Blade Mail. I mean, you would go Treads Blade Mail. Oh, you might be going Treads, actually. Midas is still good. Plus, he's almost got it, so that's very good. This early. It's very early in the game, so it's good. You're still lacking a lot of levels. And you don't have Tranquil Boots. Oh, you bought Dust. I mean, Dust is good. Oh, there's miscommunication. See, he wants to get the Abaddon and you want to get the Bounty Hunter. If one of you hit the other person, you would have got a kill on one. Unlucky there. Instead, you get away with nothing. Your team recovered very well. Like, the kills on the Lash are a very big deal. Shadowfiend is... yeah, doing well. He's not stacking, but, I mean, whatever. Can't do everything, right? A triple raise is a kill on the Lash. I wonder if he's gonna go for it. Like, he has a haste. Even with the Witch Doctor here, you might be able to get it. Like, if you get the triple raise. Guess not. Okay, it's a line. You're lacking on levels really badly, and you're running back to base a lot. I understand they're running back to base because you have no mana, and sometimes you would go 1-1-1 to have the mana drain, to be able to have mana to do things. This guy's gonna lose this fight, I think. Oh, never mind. Creep made him low. Oh my god, this hero. This fight should have been so easy for the Abaddon and the Bounty Hunter, but the problem here was that the Sato did 200 damage, and that 200 damage gave Bloodseeker like 40 move speed and like 40 damage. It's such a big deal. That's really, really funny. I mean, okay, well done then. This hero will snowball like crazy now. Well, in this case, I actually would go Midas, because you're doing so well, and you don't need it to fight. His enemy is really weak. Okay, let's see what SF's doing. Alright, so SF's got treads. You need to get levels. Like, I understand stacking camps and, like, warding and stuff like that, but you need to get level. Also, this is redundancy here. This ward and this ward. You don't need both. You don't need this ward at all, actually. Because, this ward... Oh, what the hell was? This ward scouts this area, right? This ward scouts this area, which is already covered by the fact that you can see this. So if they run up here, you should know they're already there because you have this ward here. And this ward does not like, this ward would actually cover this ward, like this area. So then this one here, this ward is bad. You don't need this ward right now. Oh, they got the D ward though. Yeah, I would definitely ward here, or here, or here. This game. Okay, let's see what's happening. So SF kills Lash with the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker is actually the most obnoxious fucking hero. I hate that hero so much. But yeah, Lash is actually the lowest net worth on his team now. Because of all the ganks. Like, he's like 1 and 3, yeah. And he's not stacking. Neither of these mid heroes are stacking, which is really weird for me. Weird to me, because this is supposed to be a really high rated game. Alright, so SF's going mech. Yeah, I understand mech against this team. It's kind of weird because if you're low health against a Lash, you're gonna die anyway due to lightning. But mech is really good in team fights, which I guess you'll be taking a lot of in this game.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I don't like this 3 in mana ship. He should be getting stats. Also shouldn't be up this far, but whatever. Alright, let's see. So, Spriga's still charging Lash. That's actually, like... Is this legal? Like... Wow. SF is well and truly caught up, and Bloodseeker's the highest net worth. Very good. I mean, he just got a kill on the Medusa, so that's a big deal. Very good idea, taking Ancients, and he's got a Quelling Blade. Yeah, see? Carrier's getting Quelling Blade. Very good. You need to... This is a good skill build, by the way. Sometimes you get 3 in this, and then you start maxing Blood Rage, though, so you can have it permanently up. I don't like Shadowblade that much. Shadowblade is good on Bloodseeker, but I think you need... Like, Shadowblade's only good if you get it really early, and you get it against heroes that can't do anything about it. Their team can actually do a lot about Shadowblade. Like, you Shadowblade up to the Medusa, and Medusa uses ulti, your Shadowblade is useless. Like, you got to him, but then you can't do anything about it once you get to him. Kind of the same deal with his other heroes. Like, for example, Blade Mail is very strong against Lash, but Lash is just feeding, so you don't need something that's good against Lash. Strong rotations from the teams. Alright, so you got your Tranquils. Good, you have your core items. You need to get your Blink Dagger, and then you're pretty much set as a line. Sheep? Very good. Oh, go in, mech off cooldown. Okay, so that fight went sour because SF didn't have mech. Like, his mech was like 10 seconds off cooldown when you guys went in on the Medusa. So that's unfortunate. And so you have to understand that the deaths that matter in this game are Medusa, Bloodseeker, and SF. Witch Doctor also because he has really high net worth, but in general, this hero will just die to anything because he's like really squishy. He's a support, right? I have no idea why he's the highest net worth in this game, but he is. So yeah, it's very hard to watch everything. I don't like Lincoln's first on Medusa. Well, I don't like that charge. Yeah, they might feed off this. Oh, look at this. Mech too strong. Magic wand too strong. Yeah, you need to make very sure that your Bloodseeker and your Shadowfiend don't die very often, and you need to try to kill the Medusa as much as you can. Oh, Lesh is caught up a little bit, so you also want to kill Lesh. Yes. I don't know, he's still so weak though. Like, he should be so much more fun. Like, he should almost have Bloodstone at this point, 17 minutes in. Like, he got First Blood. Like, he got Bounty Rune. No, he didn't get the Bounty Rune. He like, killed the SF, like, straight off, so the SF had to walk to lane. He was level 2 before SF showed up. His Lesh should be doing much better. But Spirit Breaker is a fucking annoying, obnoxious hero, so, you know. And plays like that will lose you the game, so keep that in mind. Who's Spirit Breaker charging? Creeps? Oh. Okay. Good job by Timber farming the enemy jungle. Very good. Stealing their farm.
Structures are fortified.
Heads up. He's about to pop. I return.
Bad dives. Oh, Timber got the bounty hunter. Okay.
Look at it go.
Whoa, huge kill.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower.
He's very strong. You won the team fight and then you were able to dive after him because they didn't
Radiant's middle tower
recover fast enough. So you gotta save it for your blink. I don't like that you have 2 observer wards here. You should place one ward either here or here. This ward is... No, this ward's fine. You want one of these 3 wards. I didn't mention this ward because this ward is actually really easy to deward because people usually place a sentry here for this camp. Or maybe people place the sentry up here. I don't know. This one actually no. Actually this is a good one. Well done. Well done. It scouts them trying to get into their jungle, which is good for you. You need to be careful in the jungle after you take team fights like that though, because everyone on your team's backed, but you didn't. Esma's got BKB now. Very good. Let's see. Game is slowed down, we'll speed it up. Okay. You should just finger this guy and get frozen. This guy could clean up. He should just finger. You click the Medusa, he has mana. And now you don't have mana because you just stun. If you fingered this Medusa, he would be at like 20 health. And the Spirit Breaker would know to charge in. Instead, oh my gosh. So SF's coming in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is dangerous. Yes, haste, but you can't do anything. Oh no.
Dire's top tower is
I
under
mean, you can probably get Medusa out of this if Timber doesn't matter. Oh, they chased. I didn't expect them to chase the SF. Oh, very good then. Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, well, that's good. I expected them to just back off and you just waste the BKB charge, but okay. Oh, track plus S and plus Leshrac. Let's see what he can do. No, he knows he cancelled charge. Oh, he backed. No. Oh, Leshrac. The plays were not found. And now he's gonna feed. Yeah, I actually didn't need to rupture that, but whatever. This guy should have mana shield on.
Look at it go.
Okay, so your team has been in the jungle for a very long time. This is very good because they aren't farming, but it's very bad because your team isn't farming either. Your SF is now here, so you need to be able to like keep them here without fighting. That's very hard to do, but That's the only plan. Otherwise, you should just back up. Good pressure onto the enemy team, but I think you guys are all dead. Oh my god, we just didn't run in front of the Bloodseeker. He's dead anyway, but yeah. I think your whole team is dead here if you don't back up. This guy can't get the stun though.
Radiant's
Okay,
middle
well.
tower is under attack.
Okay, that's good. Good item build, very very strong. I mentioned this last game, but in case like you didn't watch my last replay, whenever you buy a major item on a support, the next item you should buy is some sort of utility. For example, a smoke, a dust, a ward, a TP, a sentry, something like that. You like the reason why is because gold is not equal on every hero. 100 gold on SF is not equal to 100 gold on Leshrac, equal to 100 gold on Witch Doctor. They're all not equal. For example, as soon as you buy a Blink Dagger, you are as far as possible from your next item, right? Because you have 0 gold. You need a lot of gold to get to your next item as soon as you buy it. Because of that, gold on you actually doesn't matter. This 137 gold, this should be going towards something, yeah? Eventually, you want to start saving, get your items. But as soon as you buy a big item on a support, you need to, like, you finish your Glimmer, you finish your Yules, you finish your Blink, you finish your Force Staff or something like that. You buy a Ward, you buy a Sentry, like, or a Sentry, or a Smoke, or a Dust, okay? Then just get into that habit. It's not always that case, but in general, that's a very good rule to have. You'll end up, like, those small items, every big item you have extra, will actually build the game for your team. Just as a side note, also, what the hell, you're forwards. As a side note, you should be buying at least one ward every 5 minutes. Just bear that in mind. So every 5 minutes, so 0 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and so on. You need to buy a ward. Wards last 7 minutes, like 6 minutes and something seconds, 7 minutes. But you need to buy a ward every 5 minutes. Just keep that in mind. Yeah. So doing very well. You need to use these wards though. If you're wondering where you should be warding right now, you should think about the objective you're trying to take. If your team wants to rush, you want to ward like here and here. Yeah? But you already have this ward. You might just reward this since it's disappearing soon. If you want to contest the ancients, you want to ward here. If you want to push a tower, let's say you want to push this tower, you want to ward here and ward here. Or here. Yeah? If you want to think about your objectives and you want to ward for your objectives, that's because you're winning. If you're losing, on the other hand, then you need defensive wards. You need wards here, and you need wards here, and you need wards here, and you need wards on Roche. Stuff like that. Pretty simple. Also consider buying sentries. Like, I don't think you've bought, like, more than one sentry. Oh, you do. Okay, well done. I'm pretty sure this is the second set of sentries you've ever bought. Sentries are very important in this game. Firstly, because the bounty hunter. Secondly, because you need to be able to take advantage of these objectives while you're winning. For example, you can Roche, but you need to get rid of this ward. The way to do this is you should ward here, like put your sentry here, and then blink up here. Because you can see this as well as this, obviously. And this ward does not see your team walking into Roche if you walk like this. So just keep that in mind. So you get a full ulti and a finger onto the music. This is a super tanky hero though.
Dire's middle tower.
Here goes the fight. This is where your team starts winning. Blade Mail against Lash, very strong. Taking mana from the what do you call it? Abaddon, very good. Lash died, so he gets health back, but he's dead anyway. Charge? No.
The tables turn.
Why did he turn around? Alright, so now after your Blink Dagger on your Lion, you need to solve your mana issue. You should be sapping mana from this guy, by the way. While his Spirit Breaker was killing him, and your auto attacks actually don't do any damage. So you just need to mana suck when that happens. Also, you should be leveling mana drain and hex evenly. I know obviously hex is way better spell, like it's a disable for God's sake. But in general, you won't get enough spells off if you don't use mana drain. You should also be using mana drain whenever you see like a creep like this and there's no contention. There's no contention because the enemy heroes are dead. Also consider, so now you've got your blink, your next item should, like in this kind of game because you're winning very hard, you either want to get a gem or you want to get Glimmer Cape. Actually, do you want a Glimmer Cape in this game? Glimmergate is very good against Lash, but it's bad against Bounty Hunter. What stuff? Yule Scepter? I think you get Yule Scepter for the extra stun, plus it gives you move speed. Yeah, when you get Tranquils and Yule Scepter, you actually move really, really fast as a support. As any hero, but as a support. So, like, Yule Scepter is actually my build here. Why do you get Yule Scepter? Yule Scepter is super good against, like, if Lash stuns... If Lash Yules someone, like, if Lash goes Yules, yeah, so Lash is going Yules now. If Lash Yules someone, you can Yules Lash, and then he can't land a stun. If, Abaddon ultis, you can use the Abaddon, and he can't, like, he's not gaining health. Also, when you use the Abaddon, he can't save his allies with shield and, coil. So you want to try to use the, Abaddon whenever you can. It also works against Medusa's Stone Gaze, because, you know, he just activates Stone Gaze, you use him, and everyone runs away. Very nice initiation here. Your team is not doing very well, but whatever. This guy should be dead. Oh my god, no stuns. Doesn't matter. Very good. Alright, good. Good job identifying the Lincolns. You don't actually need to stun right away though. You use your mana drain on him, and then as he's running, you have to wait for your team to TP, then you use your stuns on him. Because the furthest he could have walked was like here, and that actually doesn't matter, the difference between here and here. The difference though is that you would have disabled him for longer, because you don't care about disable when you're here, you care about disable when your team is there, yeah? So just keep that in mind. Very small thing, and of course it didn't matter in that situation, but it matters in general. Lion is a very squishy hero, and it's always a squishy hero. I haven't found a good build that fixes your thing. A lot of people buy Ags on this hero, even though Ags isn't very good. Like, Double Finger is pretty nice, like, on AoE, but, in general, I don't like that build. You need to be way more utility. Oh, your team's in. I think this is where you win, right? Like, you pick off the Lesh, and then you take the team fight. Timburn is... Holy shit. Cocktail is actually the most bullshit spell. Cask, I mean. Paralyzing Cask is actually the most bullshit spell if there's two people getting hit by it. It's like 7.5 second stun or something like that. Like something ridiculous. On two heroes. Pretty amazing. So let's see what you get. So you're saving gold. So if you got gem, you could deward the entire jungle, which would be a really big deal. If you don't go gem though, I think you get Yule Scepter, and in that case you would have the extra intel item. Because you don't have any mana regen items right now. You have mana drain, but that's sometimes not enough. SF is just going SF items, very simple. That's a good ward, I think. I don't know, this ward is better when you're trying to push this tower, but you've already got it, obviously, and this tower. So this ward doesn't do too much. It does scout their secret shop though, so that can be a big deal.
6 horns are better than 2.
Fast forwarding. Okay, I fast forward way too much. So let's just go back like a tad. Okay, so right back at this point where I started to fast forward. Alright, so you put that ward down, and then your team pings bot tower. This is very good. So before you push high ground, in general, what the hell is going on with that, guys? In general, you want to be able to push down. That is actually annoying as fuck. You want to be able to push down the out tower, so that's good. After that, you guys take the initiation, and the guy uses stone gaze, so your team needs to disengage. This tower dies, so this guy's dead, I think. Yep. But now, this is when you start going in. This is SF's key to ulti, yes, very good. And this is where your team needs to, you need to blink in and stun these people. Because they lack their spells. And this guy was already dead, like, your team can kill him. So SB did what you were supposed to do, and SB only hit one person, whereas you could stun like 3 people or 2 people. With your, like, stun 2 people with this spell and 1 person with this spell. So keep that in mind that SB only died there because you didn't go in. Yeah. What the fuck? Alright. So yeah, you just push racks, they have 1 dead. Your team is very strong right now, so yeah, you can just push in. You guys should go racks as soon as like they start doing this stuff. You could lash, very good. You should stun and then drain this creep.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
You can actually blink and stun this guy. They're really weak. Bounty Hunter can't do anything, and if you stun Witch Doctor, then you're fine. Because Medusa doesn't have a stun. Oh yeah, SF used Aegis. I mean, this is just greed, like whatever. SF is just hitting tower. That's good. He needs to back up soon, or he's gonna die as well. But this game looks like it's won for you guys. Oh, you actually did get the bad note. When you're trying to kill the people, like, I'm talking from the Radiant's perspective. When you're trying to kill people like that, and you're about, like, there's even a slight risk of you dying, you just run. Like, your team can kill him. This Bounty Hunter should not have died though, and it's a really big deal because he's dead for 50 seconds now. When they killed the SF, it doesn't matter too much though for the Dire team because like they're just so far ahead, and their teams are so much better. The team is just so much better. What the hell's wrong with my net worth? What the hell's wrong with my net worth? Why is it just showing Radiant and then Dire? Oh, okay, there you go. Wait. There you go. Okay, that was kind of weird. Yeah, the Dire team is really far ahead, and because of their heroes, they're gonna do very well. You do have to kind of be careful about Medusa, but this Medusa went Linken's first, so he doesn't farm as fast. Like, he should have Manta Skadi at this point, but he got Linken, so he only started as Skadi. Manta Skadi is very important on this hero, and then he needs to get items. Sometimes you go Manta into, like, Daedalus or MKB or something like that. The reason why you do that is because you already have enough survivability. But in this game, he should be going Manta Skadi. The Linken's was kind of irrelevant. Linken's is good against Spirit Breaker, though, so I will say that. Fast forwarding. Your team should just pressure them out, farm their jungle until Rosh is up, and then take Rosh. Yep, farming their jungle, farming bot lane. Okay, so you take a team fight here. It looks like the over... Okay. Oh my god, that's actually ridiculous. Look at that Timber. Okay, so you guys overextended here. You want, like, it looks like Bloodseeker went in before anyone else and you just got picked off, and then your team went in. You guys are not leading by that much that you can just do this. You need to take advantage of your team. This might be a big, like, red sign for you guys. It depends on how much Medusa gets out of this time while Bloodseeker's dead, like while these three are dead. And SF has to go back to base, so he's not farming during that time. You need to farm their jungle and wait for Rosh. Yeah, so Rosh is up now, so your team needs to go Rosh. Ward up and go Rosh, but go Rosh. Okay, you got the pick off on the Medusa. Scrap that plan. If you... What the fuck is that? Okay, if you randomly get a pick off onto the enemy core, you can just push. That's fine. But in general, you need to wait for Rosh. Like, that's always your, like, safe strat. I'm trying to keep Timber off the screen, which is insanely hard. Yeah, you just run over them. They tried to fight without Medusa, you punish them. Just run up the hill, hit the racks. Very simple.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Very good. So yeah, they tried to fight you without Medusa, so you punish them. You just kill 3 people, and then you hit the racks. SF bought back here, I guess just to try to take racks. But Medusa's up now, so you have to be a bit more careful. Alright, push over. Yeah, so that buyback from SF was not very good, because now he's farming at like 40% farm efficiency, which is really weak, obviously, and he lost like a lot of gold. And his buyback's on cooldown. At least you get Rosh here, so that's some sort of redeeming factor. But, I mean, if he just waited, he would be up by now, and then he would be able to take Rosh now. Oh, well.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
He's got a butterfly before Medusa has his MKB, very good. He doesn't even have Scotty yet, so, I mean, this guy is way poorer than he should be. Alright, so you have your Aegis, you can just run uphill now. Why are you not running uphill? Is there an item you're waiting for? Like, oh, sheep on Cheap on this guy maybe? I doubt that. Ah, you did go yours. Well done. Well done. So what you need to watch as a line is you need to watch what you're doing in the early game. You spend a lot of time running around, but in general it was okay because your Bloodseeker was able to get more XP in the lane. I would have had the Bloodseeker go jungle and I would have taken lane as line and then got my levels earlier. Because early on, your team was not farming jungle. So if you're farming if your Bloodseeker's farming the jungle, your team's getting more gold than the enemy, just naturally. Alright, so yeah, I'm just fast forwarding through this game. It's pretty much over. You have Aegis on your SF. You just need to kill the Medusa once and then end the game. Why is this not? Why is this happening? Oh man, was a bad initiation. SF didn't die, so his Aegis. What the fuck? And now with the Skadi, SF is actually really weak. Huh. Wow, they're actually pushing back. Oh god, did they win this? It's possible that the Medusa team wins this. You guys got cocky the first time. Like, that fight before Aegis when you went uphill was a big mistake. Holy shit, this fight's not over. Oh my gosh. Because when Medusa gets Skadi, your SF gets weaker by 20%. Like, straight away, your SF is weaker by 20%. Because Medusa hits the SF and Skadi buff is way too big a deal. Like, this SF is actually dead here, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Radiant team will win this. Oh, okay. The Bloodseeker gets the Medusa. Okay. So now you push, right? Ah, this guy should win the game. What are you doing, fish snake? Supposed to be like a Greek god or something. So now you get 2 racks, and you can start getting the 3rd racks. Oh, he backs too early. I mean, you do have to be afraid of Medusa buyback, but yeah, I don't know.
Money changes hands.
Fuck that timber. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't be fast forwarding since the game isn't over. I thought that you guys had a very clear path to victory, but it didn't happen. So, I feel like I should stop fast forwarding now. It's hard to say. Like, Lash is almost a non-factor. This hero doesn't do anything with this much farm, this late in the game. Well, not a non-factor, but not as much a factor as he should be. Like, he has low Bloodstone charges, he doesn't have a sheep, he doesn't have Octarine. Banyan is pretty farm though. Wow. For a support, I mean. Wish Doctor... I mean, he just has Wish Doctor items, like, whatever. Shut up, it's so gimmicky. What's SF got? SF needs a Skadi to deal with Medusa.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's got lifesteal now, so that's some sustainability.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Oh, good advantage. This is very good, taking advantage of them being out of the base. But so that's a glyph, so you need that one more time. You can't run into people like that. This is Bloodseeker, a big mistake. SF should sell mech now. Try to get an extra item. Like MKB, I think. Or Daedalus. Yeah, Daedalus is better here. SF needs to do more damage. This is the most ridiculous thing though. I did not know this was like a visual bug for the timber. Alright, so Lotus Orb, so that's just another purge, plus like the ability, right? So if you Lotus Orbs the Medusa, it makes the Medusa really, really strong. Plus Solar Crest is incredibly strong. This goes through BKB, by the way, for people who don't know. Solar Crest is, goes through BKB, so you can make the SF miss. It's BKB, big deal. Alright, so they pick you off there. I mean, you're a support, you're gonna get picked off. There's not much you can do except like buy smokes, lead your team. Alright.
Radiant's top tower is under
So
attack.
SF sells mech for Jeez. Simple. Gets a tank, very simple. Like, you need travels, and then maybe... No, he needs more damage. Like, the SF doesn't do enough damage, I think. Why? Not doesn't do enough, I mean, he could be doing more.
Top tower is under attack.
Like, he's very safe with his item build. All of these items have survivability capabilities. Just saving from Rapier? Otherwise he would just have his crit or his MKB at this point. Oh, he was just trying to buy items, I think.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So you guys go talk with the what the fuck? Okay. Tim is dead, but Timberwood travels back in, right? I mean, he has to. He's just going with AEST cheese. Like, these are so strong now. He hasn't bought items though?
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Like, at least buy like Party of Butterfly or
Radiant
something.
structures are fortified.
What is this going? This is not a good idea.
Middle barracks has fallen.
Oh, Bloodseeker gets the end of the backside. They were complacent with their positioning. They shouldn't have chased here. Oh, and then Medusa dies? He has buyback, but still. Scotty would have killed this Medusa. What the fuck is happening? This visual bug. Alright, so you do win this. Wow, that is quite the game. So if the Radiant team stayed in the base there, these racks we wouldn't have gone down. They were winning the fight. They killed Spiritbreaker for nothing free. Like, completely free Spiritbreaker kill here. And it, like, distracted them enough to take the racks. Very lucky. I mean, now you just end. Okay, I'll go to the end screen and talk about...
Dire victory.
Okay. The strong rotations mid-game, early game. But, wow. I was so sure that the, Radiant team would take it there. Okay, Lion. Oh, my throat. Okay, so... You had a very decent death, a very decent amount of deaths here, so very good, Lion. Your item build was very strong. I think your skill build was okay. I think you should have had more points of mana drain, so you were more useful for longer in the fights. Plus the cooldown, so you can break Lincolns and still have a mana drain in 5 seconds. Blink Lincolns is very good. Oh, sorry, Blink Yules is very good. Ghost Scepter. Yes, Ghost Scepter is really good against Medusa. And Witch Doctor. What else can you get? Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, good build by the Lion. Not sure where your magic wand ended up. I guess you had wards. You had some pretty good wards. You had some pretty bad wards. I mentioned that as I mentioned them. I think as I saw them. I think. There's not too much to say. I think just don't get complacent. Farm out the enemy jungle. Ward the map to push them out of areas. Like at some point you had 4 wards, right? Like you should never have 4 wards in your inventory ever. Like that's a sign that you fucked up basically as a support. You need to like make use of your wards near where your objectives are. Like if you're trying to take Roche, you ward around Roche. You're trying to take their tower, you ward behind their tower. Very simple. Like it's just objective warding, like objective gaming, objective warding. I mean, like yeah, it's fairly simple. Like I have nothing else to say. Well played, I guess. Except for the ending part, that was very risky. Like if Bloodseeker didn't backdoor the racks when the enemy was preoccupied, you guys probably would have lost that fight. Like Spiritbreaker was gone, so you would fight 4v5. If Leshrac was doing better mid, they would definitely would have won. Like if he was winning mid and then he got charged 3 times in a row and died. So Leshrac became a non-factor, even with his amount of farm. Yeah. Alright, well played, well played. So that is the Lion replay analysis.